Hey y'all, welcome back to Preparedness the Truth. Welcome to this video. Well, prices are on the rise even more again. Yep, you heard that right. If you're new to this channel, please click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to tap the notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share. So, prices in electricity are rising even more and they have risen a whole lot. French electricity price exceeds €1,000 for the first time. So they've went up a good bit. Electricity for next year in Germany and France, both beset by their own severe crisis, have set almost daily records. That's because Russia is constricting the supply of natural gas, and also in the case of France, an ongoing slump in nuclear generation. The surges are fueling inflation and threatening the finances of households and businesses across Europe. A lot of people are limiting energy use on account of this. In the UK, household bills are set to soar in October after a cap on costs was lifted. They're saying October 1st that the cost of electricity in Britain could go up 80%. Yes, 80%. The soaring prices looks to force millions of people to curb consumption. Something we all know that happens when the price of stuff goes up, people try to use less. The French market is going to be extremely tight this winter, especially if we have low wind conditions, and everyone in Europe could be trying to import power at the same time, and that could create huge challenges and rationing of industrial use. Let me give you some more numbers. The French year-ahead contract rose as much as 25% to €1,130 a megawatt hour on the European Energy Exchange. The German equivalent also gained to a record, rising as much as 33% to €995 a megawatt hour for a gain of about 70% this week. In oil market terms, it's the equivalent of over $1,600 a barrel. Yes, the surge comes as European natural gas forces climbed for a sixth straight week. So it is going up steadily each week. They've done said in October for Britain that it's going to go up even more. So this just isn't good. This is another thing just like we was talking about. How many people is already behind on their power bills in America alone? That is facing right now a good chance of their power being cut off at any moment right now with the prices like they are. If this stuff continues to rise, there's going to be even more people without power, and the grid's still going to be going, but you can't afford to keep your lights on. So that's another SHTF situation right there. I mean, SHTF situations happen in lots of different ways, and we don't really know how they're going to happen, but let's say the power grid is still going, but most people can't afford to even keep their power on. That's going to leave a lot of people in the dark too. France has traditionally been one of Europe's biggest net exporters of electricity, but with annual nuclear output headed for the worst year in more than 3 decades, that status is now a thing of the past. The reactors is as low as 42% on Friday, according to data from the grid operator, and the high power prices could force industries to shut or scale back, and some may never turn back on. They're saying so far fertilizer producers are operating far below capacity across the continent, which is threatening food and farming alike. Companies are halting production as they struggle to keep up with the soaring cost. So the less people are producing that has businesses, that means the less products that are coming out, which can create shortages on their own. And a lot of them is doing it to the point that they're shutting down all the way, which is another major shortage creator. People are cutting back on their electricity and using less, which means there's less money to go around, which is overall, when no one is spending money and the money is not there, the economy automatically gets hurt. That does not help a booming economy if nobody is spending money and they're only buying the bare bone essential stuff that they have to because they got to keep their lights on, or they got to keep their rent paid, or they got to keep food on the table. There's nothing left for entertainment or anything like that right there to go out and just shop for the fun of it or because you enjoy it. So that just helps shut down the economy even more than what it is now, which is not something that any of us needs. We need our economy back, but it's not looking like it's coming back, and we all know that. That's why we are planning and preparing for anything that could happen ahead. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, God bless you, and keep prepping.